Well, let's bring you some good news as well. Even as New Zealand ended the day in ascendancy, managing 129 for no loss in reply to India's 345, headlines belonged to one young player, Shreyas Iyer. Iyer, remember, had been drafted into the side with several other key players who had been rested out with injury. He took this opportunity to put up a show in Kanpur, making his maiden century in the process. Here's a reminder of how Shreyas Iyer has now entered into the record books with that maiden tongue. Take a look.
India's brightest spark in the Kanpur test has been a man who never played for India in the whites before. The Mumbai-born batsman, Shreyas Iyer.
16th Indian batsman, 13th on debut, 10th Indian batsman at home.
The Mumbai-born batsman showed great composure and maturity to score 100 when his team needed him the most. Not long ago, in the India-England ODI series this year, Iyer had injured his shoulder badly. He had to undergo an operation. The injury ruled him out of the first half of the Indian Premier League, and he ended up losing the Delhi Capitals captaincy to Rishabh Pant. Iyer, who has featured for India's limited over side in the past, could only make it to the reserves for the T20 World Cup as well. But after the lows came the high for Iyer, a moment he will savour all his life.
Wedged. He'll push, and he'll push hard, and he'll get it. 100 on debut for Shreyas Iyer. What a performance.
Adding to the list that includes big names like Saurav Ganguly, Virendra Sehwag and even Rohit Sharma, Iyer became the 16th Indian batsman to score a century on his test debut. Even as India lost both Jadeja and Saha early in the morning, on day 2, Iyer ensured he reached the 3-figure mark.
It's that one right. Plenty of it as well into the grandstand.
On day 1, he was happy to buy this time before deciding to play his shots. He eventually finished with 105 of 171 balls, a knock that included 13 fours and 2 sixes. Iyer's performance against New Zealand means India now have another option in the middle order.
Just a little outside the off-stump.
With Rahane and Pujara both struggling for runs, Iyer could well make it to India's 11 in the second test as well as on the tour of South Africa. Sports Bureau, India Today.
Delight for the crowd.